Joseph Rogers, everybody.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Joe Rogers. I'm the founder and CEO of WorkDone. Quick bio. I've been working in the enterprise content management and business process management space with my own consultancy over 20 years. We're an IBM business partner. 40 projects, over 20 countries, large multinationals, Standard Chartered Bank, large insurance companies, government, a lot of experience in this sort of thing. And I had an aha moment in my last project that I'll share with you. Basically, I will be automating myself out of a job. I'm going to share a 1-minute video with you. Repetitive, time-consuming tasks without any extra effort on your part. Enter WorkDone, your custom automated work assistant. WorkDone's patent-pending AI technology enables organizations to seamlessly automate repetitive tasks between major software platforms. WorkDone agents work together to build systems of intelligence that preserve the corporate memory so that no operational knowledge is lost when an employee retires or leaves the company. In addition to technical innovation, WorkDone also provides socio-economic innovation through the nonprofit WorkDone Foundation. Our foundation's vision is to support community-generated projects such as job training and for-profit businesses to benefit the people impacted by AI. Join us to move society into a new paradigm of unleashed human potential and creativity. After all, humans aren't meant to be robots. Humans aren't meant to be robots. So, we're solving a number of problems. One big one, just with a show of hands. How many of you have been in a situation where you worked alongside someone who had been at a company for many years and knew everything about everything, and then they either retired or left the company, leaving behind a huge gap? So that corporate tribal knowledge, we actually can retain and hold inside the company with WorkDone. And I'm going to describe how it works right now. Just to make sure clear, this is a B2B enterprise offering. Production, workflow, cubicle farm, people processing insurance claims, invoices, mortgage loan applications, day after day, week after week. So we have that work coming in from the left, and the top path is learning, where we capture analytics on the type of work coming in. And then we actually monitor the worker doing the work and capture the analytics on how they do the work. And we use supervised machine learning to create custom heuristics or rules specific to that customer. We call that a brain. And that customer has the option to actually opt in to share that learning with other similar customers to create a best practices knowledge base that we call Mastermind. And once we've seen enough transactions come through, they get a message that their agent is ready. And that agent is a virtual processor, a custom work assistant that can then do the work. And we have a benchmark review process to basically allow the customer to get a comfort level that the agent is doing the work right. And then lastly, we have a feedback mechanism. So if there's a problem after the fact, maybe they paid the invoice wrong, there was a problem with the PO, we actually capture how the problem was resolved and feed that back into the brain so that the agent doesn't keep repeating that mistake. So that's clear? So a little bit on the agent. Basically, as the knowledge worker trains the agent, this scales from small, medium-sized businesses up to large enterprises. So it could be an auto parts store. They could say, yeah, I'm grabbing POs out of my email and putting it into Salesforce. They create an agent to do that. They can put it in a marketplace, which is on the blockchain, to manage those commerce transactions. And that could be purpose-built to solve one problem, or we can actually cooperate, create what we call systems of intelligence, which we can have an agent to handle a quote, agent to handle the purchase order, agent to handle the sales order, which in turn generates the work order, and we create a daisy chain of these agents to complete a transaction. And we're creating that so that the token here, we call it wage, that's what we've done agent, and we're tokenizing the security, the equity rather, with the security token. And once the marketplace is ready, we'll offer a utility token for usage of that. And what's nice is the person who created the agent does a revenue share with that. So these are the SaaS platforms. This is SaaS only, no on-prem. not even gonna think about it. And basically, the business process analysis market, BPA market, it's at $7.75 billion this year. It goes up to 10 in a couple years. There's a ton of space, and a lot of you, I'm sure, have heard of robotic process automation, or RPA. I've been doing this. I've been in this space since the early '90s, and I was doing RPA back then, so I'm not sure why it has a new name. But what we're doing is basically beyond RPA. I don't expect RPA is going to be around in 5 years. So our core team, I'm the only one up here who has not worked for IBM, but my consultancy is an IBM business partner. And very capable individuals. And this is our board of advisors. I imagine there might be some familiar names up here. So I'm going to use the rest of my time to take questions.